And one of the key spots Vancouver Police had always worried about was Granville Street, where people tend to go after the games, where all the bars are. That's where we find our Melanie Nagy tonight. Melanie, what can you tell us at this hour?
Well, since the game broke and since the trouble began, I have been kind of circling on foot at the Granville Mall, and I basically made it street by street down Granville, and there was a large contingent of people there for a good bulk of the evening, and I saw everything from people setting things on fire to I saw repeated brawls, I saw people breaking windows. Not long ago, though, police appeared to, at least in the Hastings Granville area where I was, they were able to, I call it, reclaim that area. Police cleared it. When they did clear it, though, I saw a lot of people walking away. I saw one guy handing out suit jackets, people walking away with mannequins. I saw, a lot of people still trying to goad on the police. But I have to say as well, during this whole night, I've also seen part of the crowd that has also tried to speak out against those people causing trouble. A lot of people walking away saying they're devastated by what happened. I saw an arrest on the Granville Mall, a couple of people, and then there were actually crowd members going around the people who were arrested saying, shame on you, how dare you do this. So the dynamic of the crowd around that area, it has been, interesting might not be the most correct word, but it just to watch this difference of crowd. You have this group that really stuck it in and tried to continue to create trouble to this other group that tried to calm it down. Now I'm just walking through the streets. There's broken glass everywhere. There's windows shattered everywhere. But for the most part, in the area where I am, police have been able to get control of it, and they're clearing the area out.
Melanie, I'm wondering if at any time during your coverage on Granville Street tonight, were you ever threatened or did you ever feel that you might be harmed?
Tony, in the very beginning, when this all began, when we had our live truck set up not far from the Granville Mall down to when we were about Nelson, the crowd it surprised me. The crowd did turn on us. We had to load up that microwave truck. We had to get our gear out of there. We had people yelling at us in the CBC, and one guy, I'm just a woman, short, 5'4". One guy actually coming up to me, verbally yelling at me and being aggressive. So from there, that's when we split, and I was able to make my way by foot. I kept away from the crowd, and like I said, there were a lot of people trying to maintain some sense of control, and I managed to stay back from those people who were. It was only in the very beginning that we were maybe possibly threatened. After that, it just was concentrations of aggression, and like I said, there were brawls of crowd members, but nothing since the very beginning.
All right, Melanie, thanks very much.
And I guess we should point out tonight, throughout the night, we made many changes to our coverage plans because our trucks and our people were in places that suddenly became not safe. I was removed from outside because of the Riot police arriving at one point this evening, and it has been a really challenging and at many times unsafe event to cover.